Every protagonist canon starter. Elio! Okay, first of all, I would not be surprised if here onwards there will be a lot less views, as there are fewer and fewer people who care enough about later gen protagonists. It's to the point that when I made that poll from earlier, many replied and wanted to not vote for later gen prototypes because of lack of interest. This is especially notable with Elio and Celine, as the poll results for them are the reverse of my findings, meaning they got each other's preferred starters. Likewise, these people just vote for whatever starter later gen prototypes use in the manga. For this absolute goober son, Elio's counterpart, that's Litten, who he names Dollar because he gotta have that money! He also uses this line in the Rainbow Rocket promotional art, which, uniquely, features an entire well-constructed team, based for including Sarina and Lord Ninetales, also given the latter is an Ultra Sun team, also based. Next up, the times Elio is involved with Rowlet. The Pokemon Day 2022 artwork features one of the most memorable scenes of Sun and Moon, some alone time with the protag and Lily on Exeggutor Island, waiting for the rain to stop. Rowlet here decided it is the prime nap on head time. Cute. The Sidgwick is also featured on the Ultra Megalopolis art. Before I move on, I mentioned in the Lucas short that artworks exist of both prototypes with all the region starters. This is most prominent for Alola, as 3 such artworks exist. Now it's time to bring up Popplio. This is Masters Elio's chosen starter, meaning this has a lot of weight in choosing the canon starter. No official material exists with Elio and just Popplio. That being said, it's still enough to give Elio the distinction of no canon starter. Now what about those 3 everybody arts? How we determine which counts for the series is the following. Which starter is closest to the protag? Starting with Welcome to Alola, which alongside the next one is a merch line revolving around this one artwork. The closest starter to Elio is Popplio. Next is Ultra Alola Adventure, where, once again, Popplio is closest to Elio. Side note, there's merch separating Elio and Celine, in which Celine keeps the 3 stars and Elio just keeps Lycanroc in the Rodendex. And lastly, this Usam promotional art. I think you get the idea. That's it for Elio. While having no real canon starters since he's shown with all of them in similar capacities, due to the merch line arts and being in a lot of stuff and Masters being the most recent main source, by the way, no figurine here, the closest thing he has to a canon starter is Popplio. Though I would not argue if you still think the other 2 should be the canon one. After all, Rowlet is the most popular Alola starter and likely what players use for their playthroughs, and Lyn is the one used for colon 3 over here. Seriously though, what's with Usam Elio looking almost nothing like SM Elio? They're made by the same artist, but have wildly different vibes. One looks like the transplant that he's supposed to be, and it looks like he's already been in Alola for years. Which is your favorite of these 2?